turn that heater on. That heater's fucked. That heater's doing nothing, mate.
No, I just turned it on.
No, turn it on more. How to turn it on more?
Do you know, you can pull it a bit more towards you, do you want?
No, I'm freezing, mate. How do I...
I've already turned it on.
Yeah, but how do I turn it up?
That's the time. No, that's the maximum heat, I guess.
Is it?
Oh, let's hold on.
No, I want it on level 3.
Well, if you look, that's a timer, isn't it? Oh yeah, that could be.
Oh, that might do something. Oh, well. That's a shit start to a podcast, isn't it? Oh, Ruben, where are we, mate?
Where are you, Sonny Jim? God, quite a bit going on, really. Quite a bit going on indeed. But we've started working together a bit, probably too much now, haven't we?
Yeah, it's got a bit. Podcast together, working together. Fucking hell. Sleeping together is next. What's your New Year's resolutions?
I don't really do them. If you ask me that...
That's so seriously.
Man,
I'm delirious. I'm sorry. There's something wrong with me. I'm fully delirious today. You carry on with what you're saying. I interrupted you for no reason.
I want to. Let's just touch on that because what I've noticed is what we do is we kind of go round. If you look at what people have said about you, but it's like we don't really go through on points. We circle back round a lot. So let's just talk about that. You're delirious. Would that happen to be because this week, I mean, you've been working till the early morning? Like, I'll get a message like, no, but you're working late.
I'm working late, baby. I'm working late. Yeah, I think when you have one day to chill, even though we're still doing 9 hours today of work, this is our chill day. As soon as I know the day is slightly more relaxing than the previous 6 or 7, all the energy just drains out my body. It's like the momentum's gone because I know I'm chilling a bit more today than I would be compared to the rest of the week.
Yes.
So all of my energy just dies up. About what time is it? 11:30, I'm out. Things just start turning off.
It's slightly worrying because we've got a lot to do this
Loads
afternoon.
to do, baby.
But together, that makes a big difference. I've been enjoying that. I've been enjoying the sort of the brotherhood again. You know, when you're working with...
Yeah, it's just like constantly
fellow
falling
man
out
or
with
woman.
people. It's constantly falling out, arguing, bickering, slagging each other off. It just becomes... It is like a family.
It is. You have to be careful, though, because I think people you work with, when you start saying, oh, it's like family and family culture, it's a reason for it to be toxic.
Yeah, well, you say, I yell abuse at my mum, therefore I'm okay to do it to you, I guess. In my family, we do hit. Hence that hit I just did on you.
My mum deserves to be hit. So...
For what?
I think yours does too,
For what?
what it sounds
For
of
what?
it. Just for having us. They,
Yeah.
you know...
Oh, fuck you, mum. For having us. What are we doing? What am I talking about?
I don't know.
What
but
are we
no,
talking
you know, you
about
said it. So
now?
you said you were delirious. Yeah. So working late isn't good, but it's you just have to. Anyone that wants to start a company, and a legitimate one, not just like a little noncy side hustle, you're gonna have to. While you're building the concept and it's not fully proven yet, or the model is changing, you're trying to create something new. You're gonna have to work like a twat.
I'm
and
feeling
it's
it
gonna
today.
and you have been certainly.
I'm feeling it today.
Well, it's
And
just shit in it. It's cold.
Yeah.
It's dark. You're skint. Your payday's another extra week or it's a long month. And yeah, it's all a bit sort of underwhelming, isn't it? All your family's gone back. You come together for this small moment in time.
Yeah.
And then you're back to work again going, okay. And it's exciting for us because, we're working on this new project. But I've had many New Year's. You said, what's your New Year's resolutions? I used to be quite hard on that because I was in this continuous improvement and development thing. But then you start to realise it is a load of bollocks because you should just be doing that throughout every year. You should probably every month. I mean, me and Billy have just introduced a new thing because she kicked off her Pilates now, which is really cool. So she's just
Shout out Hot Girl Pilates.
Hot Girl Pilates, yeah, South Molton. Studio, no, what's it called? No, Zen Active. So yeah, it's gonna be there. Very lovely studio they've done there. And yeah, we've been a bit rubbish with our date nights over the last, well, probably
10 years.
yeah, no, 10 months, 3 months. And so we've actually introduced, and it sounds a bit business thing, but a monthly meeting. So we're starting on the 1st just because it makes sense with the things that have happened.
You and Billy?
Like, yeah, just because of things what's been going on the last 2 weeks. But yeah, we're going to sit down and just start
like a relationship review.
But both of us, what we're working on, our goals, financially, health, gym stuff, what our diet's like, coming together. Are we doing like set this bit of like? It sounds a bit.
And anything else you talk about?
Sex.
Are you going to talk about that?
Babies.
Are you going to talk about sex specifically? Though, do you think?
Yeah, probably. Why not?
What
positions on Thursday?
Yeah, what I was about to say. What would you? Would you do? You could do.
Yeah, go on.
We're still review.
Okay, well, talk me through because we've got to add to the.
Come together in the morning. You say, Bill, that sucked. The lever was too small. What I was about to say. What I was about to say then was you are fucking horrendous. No, because that was horrible. What I was about. I had to physically stop myself saying that because that was awful. Go back to what you were actually saying because it was a good point, and I just swooped in there with bollocks again.
Well, I'm sure it maybe it's boring, but
maybe you could do a sex review.
Yeah, no, I think it's very important on the pod. What? Well, come on.
I had a good idea the other day.
Okay, but you have to stop me in my train of thought. But no, I was finished.
You can come back to it. You're good at that.
Than one.
You can come back to that. Your train of thought in a minute.
Yes, I can.
Because I need to say what I need to say now, otherwise it'll burst inside of me and I'll have a heart attack.
Go.
Get a sex therapist in here. Sit down with you and Bill. And just talk. Just have it out like that. Just be or yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like,
why do you need a sex therapist if you're actually real about it?
Just be interesting.
We could just talk.
Just be interesting though, just to see. Just
it would be. I'd be really interested. Yeah, no,
her professional opinion, just to be like, look, I'll get Josie in here. We'll do it with her. Not on the same day.
Well, why don't we just all do it together? Or is that weird? That's when the line.
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are with that.
You probably want to start with just your partner to begin with, and then.
I'm sort of hoping we have like some sort of crazy revelation moment on the pod where the sex therapist goes, "But Rue, you love that," and Bill's like, "Yeah, but I don't love that." And then she does this crazy long speech about like how you've got like something real fucking wrong with you sexually, and you've got like a pervert basically, and we can just clip that up and send it out.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's remove that bit.
Just be cool. I think it'd just be cool to have a professional sex person in there.
No, shout it. If there's any sex therapists out there that would like to come on to the Off Frequency podcast, this is your invitation.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with your sex lives.
No, go ahead. Just obviously you've been so entwined in it that you obviously know it inside out.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm saying
go ahead.
It'd be like a case study, wouldn't it? It'd be an interesting thing.
To the world?
Yeah. Well, it's not really the world. It's more sort of 4 living rooms.
Yeah,
this is getting sent to.
You know what happens with that sort of thing. Eventually, when we're billionaires and we've got our yachts and we've got our islands like Epstein, next minute you got all these people looking back in your old stuff. Oh, he said that. That makes sense now. I don't really want that.
Yeah, that's a good point. So that's a good point. I mean, to be fair, you could just do it privately because it's no one else's business, really.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Having said that, what does that do? You want to try and add value for people, and how often, Tom, do you think people talk about sex?
I'll do it.
No, as a couple.
Yeah.
No, I just thought that as you were talking about it.
I reckon you've got a sliding scale of some couples that
like really what they want. Like really open, not just like the surface level shit.
There'll be so many relationships that are on paper really good, but someone's harbouring a deep sexual desire that the other person just doesn't know anything about. It might be because it's immoral. It might be because it's weird. Or it might be because they know that their partner just will never want that. So they just bury it down.
You said, their partner will never will never want that, or they'll know. How do you know unless you talk about it?
Don't know. They might. I don't know. That's a good point. I don't know. But
I think people are always
what if you're into spanking,
right,
and it's not before everyone starts? I'm not projecting here. I'm just right, or into what other ones are there? Bondage.
Yeah.
Right. What? That's actually. Imagine being born with a really specific sexual desire.
Mate, have you seen FetLife?
What?
Go on to FetLife and you will find every possible fetish out there, and you will be amazed.
It's the best time possible to be born with fetishes, isn't it? Because you've got big online communities. Imagine going back before the internet. What are you going to do? Just put a poster up on fucking in the town square saying, "Does anyone like leather?"
Yes. Yeah, it's about
Spank me hard, me lord.
No, I'm not into that. I'm not into that, servant.
Fuck.
It's a good point.
Nowadays, I love dressing as a rhino. www.rhinocock.com. Bang. Now that's an unfortunate thing I just said there. I don't really know, but you know what I mean. There's a thing. There's layers to that now. You can have any fetish. You can make your own fetish now probably and get some fucking weirdo online following it.
Oh yeah, you could absolutely. But does that take away the actual spontaneity everyone wants to feel like they're a bit unique, and so if you go in like, oh yeah, I've got this.
Yeah, but what if you're into like mass gangbang?
You'd be surprised how many people are. Usually it would be because they've been through something traumatic. I think they've usually got daddy issues.
What if it's men? So men still have daddy issues?
Yeah. But then what is it about gangbangs? Gangbangs is about, really, you got to think of it's about being used, isn't it? well, no, what is it? Let's just like...
This is why we need a sex therapist to stop us saying stuff like that. Because I don't know if that's true, but it made me.
Oh, mate, wow! But you've lost me. I'm tackling it logically, which is never the right way to do it. But emotion, I'm thinking, okay, why would I like gangbangs?
With other men.
Ooh, see, I was going more. Because I guess. If you think
you're not having a gangbang with 30 women, mate. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. Run round and give them 4 seconds each, like duck, goose, but with cock and bollocks.
I tell you what, that'd be a fun game, wouldn't it?
But cock, goose.
Oh, gee whizzy, well,
This has got really bad now.
Are we? How long are we in? Yeah. Okay. Well, no, but I want to stay here.
Got really bad.
No, it has gone really bad, and I don't know what quite. We just gone from a serious talk of professionally about the business we're doing, and we've rolled straight into this.
What cock, goose? All right. Okay.
But
I'm gonna say you an example. I'm going to give you a fetish. Let me. I'm going to give you a fetish, and then you're going to tell me how you bring it up to Billy. All
right, go, start. But before you start, gangbangs. It's about why I said it's about being used is because you've got you're the sole. Hold on, how am I putting this?
You're the meaningless hole that's being bandied around a fucking cheap bit of tarpaulin, plastered to a fucking living room floor. Oh fuck! Sex is about
it's
power.
About you give up control.
Power.
Yeah, you're giving up
submissive and domination.
Submissive, but if you add, you can get that from one individual. So what I'm saying about the gangbangs, when you add more people into it, there's something about you. It's almost like intimidating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because one person's bad enough, I'm sure, in lots of cases. But then you've got multiple people. You've literally, and that's the use. I said use, and I guess I want to sort of go back now, but I'm not.
Well, no, I think use is fine. It's sort of consensual use.
Yeah. But isn't it interesting when you think of gangbangs? You would think it was one woman and men. Versus actually
just
because
30
it's never-
blokes hammering the shit out of each other for fucking for three,
No,
for 3 hours.
No, I know that happens, but you don't think of one man and loads of women
Well, that's not a gang bang.
because
That's not a gang banging. It's one individual banging the gang. It'd be called a bang gang.
No, because
Bang
the,
gang.
the
we'd
women
call
could be
that.
banging the bloke. See,
What with what? With
strap-ons or whatever it might be. Yeah. So anyway, you were gonna let's move on because it's getting out of hand. Do you
no,
want?
I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you. what
We've
would
gone
you-
from me and Billy doing monthly fucking get-togethers now, just to talk about our goals and
Right.
inspiring things.
Yeah,
the
okay,
life,
yeah,
like-
no, this is serious. This is a genuine question. It's not. I'm not trying to be funny, but what if
Go ahead.
you woke up tomorrow?
What is the question, mate?
What if you woke up tomorrow and you really like being tickled during sex? What would Billy do there? How strong is your relationship where you could test the limits of like weird shit that you're into? I'm not doing like dark stuff, right? Just weird stuff. Like what? How comfortable would you be in saying, Bill, you're gonna have to get that feather out that cushion, girl.
Very
I'm an
comfortable
armpit
now.
freak.
Yeah, very comfortable now. And I think that's probably, that doesn't happen overnight, does it? You just become so comfortable with each other. You've seen each other you've seen inside each other from a mental point of view. like you know someone's like psychology. After like 10 years, you really obviously know someone. So you know when it's not, like the delivery matters in a lot of these things, doesn't it?
Yes, it would matter. It would matter.
Both physically and emotionally.
I just wonder. It's just interesting to know what everyone's limit. I think that's an interesting question. At what everyone's limit would be. If it really came down to it, what would be the thing? What would your missus say to you that would be like, "Oh, I'm not doing that." Do you know what I mean? That's an interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting question.
That's what. At what point is the relationship going to end?
Yeah,
Because
I'm sure it has.
Yeah,
If you watch a lot of Netflix series, there's always like there was a really good detective one, A Sinner, fantastic series, loved it, detective. But he liked strangulation, and so he was an amazing detective, probably because he was a bit dark himself, right? So most detectives out there, or I imagine you have to be able to go places that, what's that thing you told me to watch that I've been watching?
Mindhunter.
Fucking amazing,
Great
right?
series.
Because
One of my favourite series of all time, Mindhunter.
that's literally how they came up with
Classification of serial killers. Yeah, really.
yeah.
Good. If people haven't
Unbelievable.
watched that, you watch that.
Watch it.
It's 2 series and they didn't make a third for no reason. It does matter.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Finish it.
Yeah, no, annoying. But yeah,
And they've
Sinner
got
guy,
Ed
he
Kemper on there, who's really
Kemper, man,
crazy bloke.
unbelievably smart person though. Would have got away with it, right? With all that stuff.
Yeah, he folded himself
So
in.
yeah, detectives, something like these series, but he had the problem. He wanted to be tied up, and he just liked it really hard, really rough.
With other men?
No, with women.
I don't know. I don't know what.
And the Ed Gein one, the new one,
Yeah,
Ed Gein.
he's-
So he wanted, he
Yeah, but
dressed
he
up in
had
his mum's
loads
clothing.
of shit going on, that bloke. Loads of shit going on, didn't he?
But did he just have that, or was
Did
it a
he?
bit big?
He had loads of stuff going on as well.
Oh, did he? Yeah, look at that new series. Master Manipulator.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I would wonder what would happen if you removed the sex drive from the whole world for 2 days. What would happen in those 2 days? You think? The first day is everyone like, whoa, I've got thinking about like work and like family and stuff. I've got maybe I've got pure heart today. Following day, then like we might solve all problems the following day if all sex drive was removed. I wonder how much does sex dictate everything in the world every day?
Isn't it why most think about it? Why did you work so hard? It was to attract a mate when you're young. That does. You got Professor Scott Galloway. He's everywhere. Love the guy. I don't know him, but talking a lot about young men now. Well, it has been for a long time, and how they're choosing to be celibate. And Chris Williamson talks about it a lot as well. That it does seem nuts. It's kind of like I don't almost want to believe the statistics or the data. It doesn't make sense.
What is the data?
Well, it's saying like over 55% of men aged 18 to 29 are choosing to be celibate. or to not even make.
Are they
not,
though, or is it?
Well, this
just...
is what I mean. It can't be. But even if it's 20%, and I think it would make sense, wouldn't it, based on what's happening in the culture? You know, in these dating apps,
mate,
it's just such a complicated. But if you don't have that drive, Tom, like I was in, if I think about all the problems I had, sorry, still got many, I'm sure. But it was like, you want to work hard so you can attract a partner and have sex.
Yeah.
When you're young. So I'm sure, and then as you go through later in life, why do you want to become like super successful?
I don't know. What point does that sort of attract the mate thing die? Does it die that? Well, I tell you why. A lot of lads they've probably been celibate because testosterone's on a serious decline. Yeah,
every other bloody ad on my phone at the moment is like a new fucking testosterone pill or something.
Picks up what you searched, doesn't it? So,
well, forget I said that. Yeah, good point.
Saying that though, I keep getting stuff for like I don't know how it knows, but it keeps giving me like work stress stuff, like anxiety stuff at the moment.
Really?
Loads and loads of stuff like take this.
It's random sometimes.
Like ashwagandha, shilajit, all that stuff. Keep getting adverts for like powders and things, all like constantly all day. Ashwagandha is really good, by the way. Have you ever done that?
Why do I think of
ashwagandha?
Ashwagandha.
You're thinking of Wakanda.
That's what I'm thinking
of.
Yeah, the Black Panther. Yeah.
Well, ashwagandha.
I'd love to live there for just a day.
What, in Wakanda?
Yeah.
What would you do though? You don't understand the tech, mate.
Shoot, yeah, that's going to be a big problem. Sure,
they wouldn't like you anyway.
Why?
You got glasses.
I'm also light skin. Okay, so yeah.
Well, that was fucking weird.
God, I'm not living there anymore.
What was I talking about? A load of bollocks to do with ashwagandha.
Yeah, why is it good? Why is it
good? It's like I think it's a root. It's a root. I think it's a root.
How many things do we? Let's just break that down though. How many things do people do, like or buy, like new fads and stuff? Be it matcha latte and not matcha latte, just matcha in itself, but or anything ashwagandha you're talking about, or lion's mane. Do people actually do the research? Do you think?
I guess. Well, I guess. I'm still not sure with ashwagandha how much of a placebo it was. I definitely felt a change. Whether that was real or not, like biologically real or not, I don't know. But if you want to believe that something's going to fix you so much, it wasn't that needed fixing. I just thought it should be good to like calm me down a bit.
Why
it did.
Why?
Because it's like you take one. I took it before bed, and it just like drift you off.
Do you struggle to sleep?
Yeah. If I'm now the hack for me now is constant stimulation before you go to sleep, listening to stuff.
Constant
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that surely is because you're like wiring your brain to be thinking a lot.
No, because the noise cancels out my thoughts a bit. If I've got something to listen to,
what are you listening to specifically?
Like history stuff.
Yeah, but then you're interested
science stuff sometimes. Do you know what? I've listened to some really weird shit just because the person's voice was like the right cadence and pace.
Does it alter your dreams?
I mean, I've had some pretty weird dreams about being in a trench in World War One. So yeah. But I think overall, if my worst nightmare, unless there's someone else in the bed, my worst nightmare is silence, trying to sleep. Because as soon as my brain says, "Oh, you're trying to sleep now," I'm awake. Do you ever have that?
Yeah, no, I do.
As soon as I'm conscious that I have to sleep and need to sleep and want to sleep, I can't sleep.
Your mind goes somewhere.
I need to trick my brain that I'm not actually falling asleep. I'm just listening to this, and then I'll wake up in the morning.
Well, this week because we've had quite a bit on, I have to write down what we've done that day, and I have to write down what we've got to attack the next day. I know it's like a really basic thing, and I used to do it quite systematically. It was habitual, and you sort of lost it a little bit. But I've noticed again, if I don't do that, I'm just going over it, ruminating about what we've got to do tomorrow, breaking it down, thinking about we missed that, and I'm trying to add points to my whatever I've written down. I'm trying to then add the detail in my brain for us to go through it tomorrow. I'm like, what are you doing?
So it doesn't actually serve any purpose writing it down in the end because you're just still thinking about it. Is that what you're saying there?
Yeah, that. And I'm obviously not going to remember the detail when I wake up in the morning.
True, yeah, true.
So I just say to like,
Does Billy sleep well?
yeah, really well.
That's good, because
Yeah.
that also drives me mad when
it settles you.
when they're like when it's not where it's not.
I'm
just
actually
like,
jealous,
well,
to be honest, a little
anyone. Shout out Ollie Roberts, man.
Well,
That
we'll see
brother, me and him shared the worst night of our life together once.
what happened.
He's a famously poor sleeper. I'm a famously poor sleeper. You put both of them blokes together on Mitch's living room on a blow-up bed.
Well, you're both snuggled in the blow-up bed.
No snuggled about it, mate. I was destitute, comfy-wise. He's rustling around and moving around. I'm rustling around, moving around. I can hear over the sound of my podcast. I can hear his podcast. He's got a headphone in. I've got a headphone in. We're both listening to different podcasts, but can hear each other. Plus, every time he moves, I move because we're on a blow-up bed. Every time I move, he moves. I had 3 pillows that I tried to create a sort of ersatz bedding out of, which didn't work. In the end, he said the famous, it's about 5 a.m. He was just like, something has to change. He got up really abruptly. He was like, something has to change. And I went from 5.5 hours, we were like in that mix. And I went from lying there, genuinely thinking, I'm going to go for a run, I'm going to sleep in my car, I'm going to get a hotel, having those like racing thoughts of, I can't do this, to laughing out loud because it just cut through them. Just spat everywhere again. Just cut through the noise of the, yeah. So what I ended up doing was just using my bag as a pillow and my clothes with the duvet. And closed my eyes, fell asleep for about 40 minutes, woke up to Mitch walking and going, all right, you sleep well? Just a little anecdote there about bad sleeping. So, but I need some quite specific criteria to get good sleep. Twat a load of magnesium before you sleep as well. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That'll give you mental dreams as well, magnesium. You have like, usually you can't remember dreams after you wake up.
Mine are quite vivid, but every now and then.
I can remember mine for days sometimes now. With magnesium. And they're really weird. Some of them are like horribly weird, where you're like, oh, I've just been teleported into this room and I've got to kill a kid. And then I've got teleported into another room and I've got to kill another kid, and then it's like a big game. What is that?
See, I think you
I get a lot of murder and death in my dreams. In fact, my dreams, I'd say, are made up 65% of death, murder, violence.
A sleep expert, in dream wizard, tell us what that means.
Yeah, someone's got to come on and maybe not a sex expert, maybe a dream expert, and we dream it out.
Why don't we have them both on and just completely...
Get them to kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
They're like, why are we here? We're like, yeah!
Oh, yes, that's right.
Why don't you make a really thoughtful baby? Huh?
Make a baby?
A thoughtful baby.
So on that then, yeah, no, I'm really fortunate. Billy sleeps, it's like Sleeping Beauty. She has really deep sleeps. That's the only thing I'm worried about, is when I'm not there. Actually, no, I won't say that.
Well, she just suffocates. She just like a baby, just like...
She might suffocate.
Suffocates on a bit of cloth.
No, it's like she's just deep, and it's lovely, like, when you see someone that's so beautifully in their dream or wherever they are and just away with it.
Yeah.
So comfortable.
I am actually...
I'm a really light sleeper, so I'll pick up on anything. Yeah. I will pick up on, mate, if there's a... I don't care what it is. I don't know who's outside, knocking on the window. If someone's, I don't know, mowing the lawn at 1 in the morning.
You still got a pineapple in here?
Yeah.
It's a pineapple house.
Yeah, if someone's making
So there was a pineapple here yesterday. You've got that little twat Mateo. Does he sleep well?
He's a good little boy. Yeah, no, he does sleep well. Yeah, usually because I've put a horse tranquilizer in him. So.
Well, here's a good dilemma for you.
Go on.
Would you rather have no need for sleep or no need to eat?
No need to sleep is obvious, isn't it? Fucking love eating.
But
I
then
love
What
food,
did you do? What
mate.
did you do for the 8 hours?
Work. Imagine that. I already work more than the average person. Now I've got another 8 hours. And by the way, that said, that's not hard, is it?
You'll do something really mad. I think you'd lose it. Because life becomes one continuous
No, but imagine
linear line.
Imagine how much we get done.
Yeah, but we'd be fucked. Mate, you just never stop. You're like, that is literally, you might as well just be a robot at that point. You're just doing nothing.
Well, come on, Tom. Let's think about this for a minute.
But if
We're half cyborgs now. How much time do we spend? They've just done a new release of data again on how much we use our phones or how much we're on a computer. Or we're half cyborg, man.
Yeah, but I still enjoy sleep. I love sleeping though. That's the irony.
There's something really enjoy about you just getting in those sheets at the end of the day. Yeah. But you wouldn't feel that sense of.
No, there'd be no separation in your whole life. You'd just be literally get up. Well, no, would you even get up? You'd just be up.
Well, no, you might lie down. So would you nap?
No,
you said
can't
that's gone.
sleep. You can't
no,
sleep,
you can't
mate.
sleep. No.
You don't need it physically, but your brain, you're just constantly it's all one long day. Do you know what I mean? Everything all day, every day.
Well, to be fair, we're talking about something which is just not. And there's a reason why, if you think, yeah, see, biology is like we're just perfect, aren't we? The amount of sleep we have to keep us operating, you don't realise how important sleep is until you get to about 28, 30. And that's when you start to feel it.
Well, where bad sleep knackers you real bad.
You just can't do it. Yeah, you can't operate on limited hours. Some people can. Some people are just built different, aren't they? You got to learn to know yourself intrinsically at every level. Don't try and follow fads. Don't try and do what this person over here. Your mate's looking amazing at the moment. They've just taken 10 shots of Ozempic.
I heard a lot less about Ozempic recently. Has it petered out?
Well, I think everyone's died on it. So
what's going on?
No, it's some amazing results. Some amazing. Well, they're still studying. So I was speaking to when I went to the hospital a month or two ago. He was lovely chap actually. What was his name? Dr. God, memory's getting bad. Funny enough, I was actually in there from my memory. No, I wasn't. So wow. But he said, the problem is the side effects. They're not 100% sure yet. So although it will help you lose weight drastically and fast, you will really struggle to build muscle because it's going to deplete your muscle on the way. So you lose fat and muscle. Yeah,
that's terrible.
And then trying to build it back up and obviously later in life, it's already hard to maintain muscle mass. So
there'll just be another drug called Muscle Pro. Or you just put that in and then it's just everything's okay again.
Well, yeah, so you just solved it. So
just keep taking loads of untested drugs, probably.
Say about that, the flu. We've spoken to a few people this week that got a really bad flu, and they're saying like people say it's worse than they're saying it's worse than COVID. Probably is. Might as well made up anyway. Fast.
You're never getting a flu jab again, are you?
Mate, I've never got a flu jab. And I don't say that because I've been really fortunate not to need one, but I just also think, I don't know, what's the point?
Would you give the jab to kids?
No. You know what's worrying? At the moment, especially in America, I don't want to say America, it's because they were fucked when it came to COVID and all the skullduggery that was going on. It was really bad over there because they were making, if you think the medical practitioners, they were incentivized to actually vaccinate people.
Hoon them out.
So a private practice would make, if they vaccinated all of their patients, they make like $1.5 million. So if you upscale that to bigger, you imagine it's millions, tens of millions of dollars. And probably the same in the UK as well. And what you have is, even with new data, Tom, that are coming out to say that it actually has damaged vital, what was the... I'm not going to get it right, so I won't say it now. But it's basically been proven to this point that it's obviously not good for children, the COVID vaccine. But certain people that are super intelligent aren't willing to actually admit they were wrong. They just double down on it.
They hounded Joe Rogan, didn't they, during COVID? They hounded him because he came out and said there's
ivermectin.
There's other ways of doing it, and they literally targeted and tried to I actually remember the paper headlines were like Joe Rogan pushing horse tranquilizer as COVID cure, and it was just like I think that COVID was the time where legacy media, so mainstream media, really fell off after COVID specifically, didn't it? Because people just like
The Great Awakening
don't
happened.
don't really trust this anymore. I mean, the irony being that our great source of truth in the UK is meant to be the BBC. It's just recently got absolutely found out for doctoring Donald Trump's fucking speech.
It's huge.
Yeah.
But you knew that was happening. I mean, if you can't work out now, Tom, by now that it's, every narrative is swayed depending on what party people, they're incentivized to push. Everything is swayed. But it's like, oh man, it's so difficult now.
I just don't know. What's the point listening to it if it just comes from unverified or bought and paid for sources? Who cares?
Yeah, I do think about that. Yeah, because you go, okay, the Great Awakening happened, and it's awesome to see.
The Great Awakening.
Great Awakening.
Is that what it's called?
Well, I don't know. I'm sure I've seen that somewhere. But if you notice, more and more people. I mean, I stopped in the street the other day with she was a mum of someone I knew in school, and we had a great chinwag, and it was actually it surprised me, but it was like she had this awakening. She was talking to me about lots of things that are going on, which is now kind of obvious. But the problem is even with it, you can't make any real impact, can you? So I think everyone's like, before, you were kind of in this little bubble, so you didn't really know, you kind of like, things are quite positive still, because you're like, oh no, the government's got my best interests at heart, and that's how the world, and there's some, things are fair, and there is some justice, but then, as you now see so clearly, unless you're still on a hole and trying to convince yourself that you just don't want to face reality, then fine. You can live in a different reality, that's fine, but eventually it probably will catch up with you because, well, maybe it won't, I don't know. But yeah, now you actually have this knowledge and understanding and awakening and awareness, but then you can't do zero about it, can you?
You just need to fight. Yeah.
Then that must be incredibly, it's just like insufferable, isn't it?
Don't watch
Suffocating,
it.
sorry.
Just don't watch it. Don't engage. Don't watch. And more importantly, don't care. Probably the best thing to do, isn't it?
Probably is. You've been pretty happy since you did that.
Yeah, so much happier. Who cares? We're not meant to worry about what happens on the other side of the planet all the time.
We could barely take care of ourselves and the people closest to us.
Fucking don't waste your life worrying about the actions of people thousands of miles away, because it's hard to even know what is right or true or is actually even relevant anymore. It's all just a big jumbled mess, isn't it?
It is.
But yeah, so you're not going to bother with any New Year's resolutions at all. Are you going to any big life changes happening in the new year, mate? I think we're going to be too busy to think about life changes.
Honestly, I'm so occupied now with this beast we're working on. But that's actually, it's enough for me. I've noticed something. I need to be pretty clear on where like most people, you need to know where you're headed, right? Where the ship is sailing.
Yeah.
And I think, and you need a big enough goal that you can grow into. If you feel like, you just kind of like, I think sometimes people set goals and it's like, yeah, it's fine. You have micro ones that get you there eventually, and it's like little milestones. But I need a big. I need to. It keeps me sane. I think I need to be working on something big, like it's bigger than me.
Yeah, I just.
And then that fulfills everything else.
I actually genuinely don't know what I would do if I wasn't doing what I was doing now. I thought about this yesterday. I was like, if I lost everything right now, I genuinely, nothing would make me happier than this. I don't know what I would do. Because I'd have to earn money. Can't just skive off savings forever. What would I, like, well, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know if I'd lose the full, I'd have to like, disappear for like 4 months and go and figure that out, I think. And that's the last thing I want to do.
I had the same thought.
I just can't be bothered to think about something else. I was really enjoying this. It has to. In my head, it has to work. I sort of heaven and hell things. It's either perfect or awful, I think. And this seems, the project we're working on now is pretty fucking cool.
A lot of time and money is going to go into it. But that's what, again, I think that's what keeps us going. Especially when you're wired like us. Because the thought of, I can go and earn I can go get a decent job, I'd like to think. But not having skin in the game and being up against it, and one day it might all fall apart and the next it's like the biggest win. I think it's just the thrill of the ride. I think that's what a lot of people are probably missing. If you can, and if you can't, and you got to make sure that you don't put everything, work isn't your everything. You've got to have, and sometimes I've over-egged it into the work side, the career, the journey, or what you're working to, whereas actually you need to have, if you can't get enough from your work, you've got to also outside of that be able to just completely close at the door and have something exciting going on in your personal life. Have a new project, like you are like it
needs to be bigger than you. It's a very good point.
Have you got? Yeah, so I didn't ask you. Did you do New Year's resolutions?
No, mine were just sort of more conceptual stuff, like be liked less, or have less respect for people I don't like. Just tell people what I think more about them. Yeah, just more negative stuff. Fold in more negativity where I can. Obviously, it's got to be manageable. You can't just, So I just want to sort of make sure that I've got a structured, and I can hold myself accountable to that. I can say, how many days did you ruin this week? Was it 4? You said it'd be 5 a week, Tom. So have that conversation with myself. Could you have been more personal in that argument? Yes, you could. So next time you have an argument, remember, these are the key points to say. Fat ankles, fat chin, weird eyes. That's not anyone specific. I was just riffing there. Start writing up a genuinely worrying document called The List, which just has an arbitrary list of people's names on there that I just add every now and then when they bother me. Just general quality of life improvements I'd like to make personally.
None of that sounds like that's going to improve your life, but no, I do get it. I guess when you're already living quite an overly optimized life already, you gym, you train at certain intervals, your diet, you're pretty strict. Like, so I there's an element, I think it's a good point you made me. If you have to over leverage on the New Year's resolution thing each year, if you're one of those people that always has like a big, this year's my year, or I'm afraid to say you're fucked.
Oh, and also doesn't it serve as like a self-fulfilling prophecy in a way, because I wonder how many people do their New Year's resolutions. Some people probably do, but 5%. But no, okay. How many people do it every year?
How many things have you committed to this year, or you said you're going to do and you haven't? Obviously our list might be quite high and stuff, but I've dropped the ball on a load of fucking things.
Most of the things I haven't committed to are plans I made on a Saturday night with a random stranger.
Yeah, but caked off your head, so that's not really a...
True. But okay. Oh, God. That'd be an interesting thing. If you had like imagine at the end of each year, maybe this will come with a chip. The brain chip. At the end of the year, it gave you like like Spotify Wrapped?
Yeah.
Year Wrapped. And it said, one of the things it did was how many things you verbally said you were definitely going to do and never did, and it just gave you them all. That'd be horrible.
It would be fucking horrible, man. You have to have the awareness. Speaking to big up Andy at Rebels, best barber in the West. We had a conversation. We have wonderful conversations every time I go in there. He's giving me this nice face, better than yours. It's like,
it's not better than
eventually, you get the aware hopefully as you get older as a man, you take accountability and responsibility for everything in your life, and you have these moments when we all deep down, we all love getting on the train with the lads, no responsibility.
I don't like getting on the train ever.
All right, we like, for fuck's sake, you have to ruin my flow, man.
You know, I don't like public transport.
You hate public transport. You'll pay 500 quid for an Uber to get 5 minutes. Okay, you don't like. Okay, you get on the bus. All right, so you go with the lads, right? You away with the lads and whatever, and you get absolutely, you just smashed off your head on everything. And eventually, you kind of the impact it has on your personal relationships and stuff. And eventually you have the awareness to go, that's wrong. And then you start saying to yourself, I know I need to stop doing this.
Yeah.
But people keep going. It's like this, you eventually you have the awareness, so you know it, but the awareness isn't enough. You need to then have a compelling reason, whether you're painting a negative thing and like what's going to happen. Your missus is going to fucking hate you. You're going to upset your kids because you're coming back, whatever. So we were just talking about, you go for it, but eventually you go, no, I am stopping this. I'm making a serious change. Now, change isn't easy, but I just think like...
Our most New Year's resolutions are fucking bollocks anyway. They're like, spend an extra 5 hours a week on Duolingo.
But what are you...
Exactly.
What are you doing the Duolingo for?
Exactly.
We have to have...
A why.
We've got to have that. We'll start with why, Simon. Yeah, you got to have a really, really strong, compelling reason to do the things you do. Otherwise, you're just never going to go through with it.
I bet the most common one is learn an instrument.
Yeah.
Next year
probably.
I'm doing it. Next year I'm learning the piano. Gets to March. Have you bought the piano? No. Have you done lessons? No. Fair enough.
But let's go deeper. Why do you think that is?
I couldn't learn an instrument anyway. I'm too fidgety.
But that's just an excuse. You could learn an instrument.
I don't care about learning an instrument, no. Same way I don't care
about.
So
why not? Why use that example? Yeah, but.
Fuck, because it's an example, you fucking idiot. What are you on about? Well, no, but I'm not saying I'm learning to use... I don't care about fucking learning the guitar.
No, but I'm saying, why don't you use an example that you actually would, and then...
Oh, right, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant, why am I saying... What example... Well, okay. What do you want me to do? Give you an example of something I want to do but can't be bothered to do?
Yes. Now?
Right, okay. Well, I would want to...
Time's up! You lose!
What?
I don't know.
What the fuck is that? Oh, no.
I don't know.
Oh, no, it's gone again.
No, so what would your example be? Because what I'm trying to get to is, it's easy for you to say that if someone didn't want to follow through on their, don't want to learn guitar, it's easy for you to say because you're not actually compelled to do that.
But I think the things I'm compelled to do, I do. I don't.
I'm trying to find. Is there any examples where
are you asking? Is there something that I know I should be doing that I'm not doing? Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm also thinking: is there anything that's popped up, whether that's Duolingo, you want to learn a new language because you're, I don't know, expanding into the fucking Saudi region, or is something?
Can I just be honest? The reason I think learning a new language is pointless is because I genuinely think technology is going to do that for you. Everyone's got the headphones, live translation. Talk to speech, talk to speech, like stuff, all that. I just think learning in 20 years, I bet you could go anywhere on the planet and have a normal conversation with anyone.
Couldn't agree more.
I just can't be asked to learn a whole. I mean, I should have tried harder in school with French, but
again,
that didn't pan out very well.
Again, when you're in school, are you thinking I really need to understand French or German?
No, because I'm thinking Aiden's just hit me very hard with a ruler. I'm going to try and put a rubber in his ear, or something, you know what I mean? Or let's chuck that, or let's see if we can get away with saying that, or do you know what I mean? Just kids
or
are
the teacher might have big bosoms, or we're wearing something like that. Then you think, I'm actually more interested than that than I am about learning.
What was our maths teacher called? What?
I was trying to think you remember it.
Don't start saying dark magic at me, mate. Not on a Friday.
Oh,
not on Factory Friday.
Oh no!
All right, the one thing I should do next year is be more consistent with fucking just relaxing.
Yeah,
you know, just taking that time to yourself, just really getting into your own head, digging into a quiet weekend at home. 2 hands on the soup bowl, cardigans. Maybe a warm fire and a book.
You know, you've been away recently on quite a few of these trips. have you actually been? How much would you say you were present? Really, if you
Fuck all! Sorry, I don't know why I shouted that. A few of them I were. Some I was.
No, because you've had some belters.
I've had
some experiences that
she was a belter, different from me.
Yeah, so
on her neck.
were you there?
She always looks the best.
Best,
She is
yes.
a belter. Yes,
lovely.
I was a few. I was, yeah. Went to Iron Apple with Josie was the best one because I was the least. Problem is that all the holidays I've gone on. How boring is this? I'm now going to go through the holidays I've been on and talk about them. So if you want to go and get a drink now,
logs off.
Just do it now because this is shit. What I'm about to do. I'll try and make it fun. Chamonix at the start of the year. Great holiday. Skiing. I didn't really do much skiing because I can't ski. So I drank quite a lot. Got in an awful state. Came back from that holiday feeling way worse than when I entered into it. That's fine. You take that. It's lads' holiday. Then we went to Turkey. Did a lot of business conversations out there. That was the first hot holiday of the year. Really good. Good to get some real sun on you. Eat food. Get twatted every day by a pool. Ideal. But still a lot of business stuff. Discussions over there. Then went to Spain with my old man. That was good. However, had an infected face the whole time. So it was just genuinely 9 out of 10 ill the whole time. Wasn't really a break, but it was still good sun. Then Cyprus, Turkish side, really good. A lot of work again. Finishing it off Cyprus with Josie, Iron Apple, Greek side, really good holiday, great end to the summer. And there was enough in there. But to be honest, I really struggled to have downtime in my own head anyway. I just cannot seem to switch off. I tell you what used to help. Gaming used to help a lot, but I've lost a bit of love for that.
You're going for that now.
Just lost a bit of love for it. It just doesn't fill me in the doesn't fill me. Doesn't fucking get me in the same way.
It hurts when you start going through that. Is that recent? Is it? I've had that for 3 years.
It just
I keep trying. I keep trying to go back.
It just doesn't. It's just not doing anything. It's just not doing enough for me anymore. I don't know why that is. I just think maybe we're just getting too old and boring for it. I don't know.
I don't know, but some people love it, don't they?
I wish I loved it
we
as much as I used to, because I'm clinging on now.
Yeah, no. So
to when I could spend like 12 hours.
I know. I played Last of Us again, fairly recently, and finished that. I'm like thinking, I'll do a go through it again. I'm like, now what am I doing with my time? Because then the problem is, I'm thinking, fuck me.
But that's the problem. That's exactly what ruins it. You start thinking, well, I could be doing anything else right now that's more productive. You keep saying it's productive, but what's actually productive is relaxing. But we're just not doing that because we're thinking, oh, fuck me, I've just bought a fucking new gun on Red Dead Redemption 2 that I want to try out, but I can't try it out because I got an email.
Oh man, I would love to.
And it's a good gun. It's a very good gun. It's a competent rifle, and you need that exact rifle to hunt some of the big game.
But you don't want to get into the habit. You do not want to get into the habit of thinking, oh, remember when I used to play 20 hours straight on Modern Warfare 2? I've got the golden MP5. I've got the gold AK-47. I'm on a 20, kill rate. I've just got the airstrike coming. Like, you don't want to start on Showdown, whatever, shipment. You don't want to go back there.
But you can't.
Because you lived it, you did it.
That was only made fun because your mates were doing it.
Oh man, wasn't it a beautiful thing?
You just get out, get him from school.
Did you meet any friends just through that? I mean, I
no.
Really? No, I didn't. Me and Jeff. There was a couple, and they're probably like 50 years old. Like they're probably like 40, 50 years old, some of them. But just great guys and just a good little guy. Like them, gaming friends, man. I missed that.
Yeah,
they're never coming back.
No, was it? They're probably dead now.
We were all working to this one objective: win the game, upgrade your guns, laugh a little, have some fun, switch off from work, from the stresses. I mean, what were we even talking about with them? It was like, hey, right, okay, that guy's from the corner, yeah, fuck it. Like, just, oh my God, you just nailed it, you just saved me, thank you. Like, big moment here, we got.
Was it that wholesome at all?
I don't know.
I don't think it was, mate.
Was it not?
I think it was a lot of horrible chat, quite a lot of what I'm going to say is borderline humour. Quite a lot of bullying each other, being knobheads. There's quite a lot of real toxic shit, but it was really fun back then. Nothing fun. There's nothing funner than getting your mate to quit the game.
Oh man,
That's
what a
brilliant
feeling.
moment.
What
You
a
did it with
feeling.
GTA 5 online. You get people. You just it's all a wind up. But now, I mean, I just doesn't. It's
No
sad. It's
No
sad.
scopes. Remember that?
Yeah.
No scopes.
Yeah.
It's but that's the thing. I play these games now, and it's just there's some, I'm trying to convince. I feel like I'm trying to like persuade myself. Like no, keep going. It's going to become. It's not. It just dies, and I think a lot of people just. I guess that goes. I'm waiting for GTA 6, which has been delayed again. I think everyone out there is waiting for GTA 6.
I'll take a week off work. I'll take a week off work when that comes out.
It depends what we've got going on.
Taking a week off. I'm going to take a week off. That's my holiday next year.
I might even book out an Airbnb somewhere. That's a
Different.
good. Should we do that?
Immediately different, isn't it?
No.
Why?
No, because I got no distraction from Bill or the dogs or family or anyone ringing me. I'm just going to book an Airbnb. Should we do that?
Yeah.
Let's get friends
Just
together.
just going to play it for a week straight.
First week it comes out.
I'm not washing
We're
that
gonna buy
week
it
either.
pre-release.
Fuck off. I'm not going in the shower.
No, exactly. Let's get a big house, townhouse. We're going to take 8 PlayStations there.
Yeah.
Does that sound
Why
cool?
do I feel like that will never happen? Just immediately thought that won't ever happen, that plan. It's a great plan.
But no. Could you imagine?
I'd love
all
it.
your mates get together. We all go chip in for a big townhouse or big farmhouse or something. It's got to have the right rooms. We're going to have to probably bring TVs in.
We just borrow Jiff's barn.
Yeah. He's a farmer now, so that's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna get all the 100-inch screen TVs.
I don't. Yeah.
It's
don't
not-
know.
the thing is,
you keep adding details that are just like everyone's gonna have to buy a TV for this.
Oh yeah.
Why has it got to be 100-inch TV? What house is this we're going into?
Oh no, because they'd already have TVs. No,
Colosseum.
so it needs to be a place that already has TVs.
We're not going to find a place with 8 TVs.
I'm sure someone out there has got a game. I think you know what? If we actually did the research properly, we would probably find somewhere which has the capabilities for this project.
But it's not meant to be a project. It's meant to be a fucking. It's
Oh,
meant to be a we. What you want to?
yeah. See, now I'm making
You
it.
suddenly like I now know what you're doing. You're now thinking there's a business model here where you can do Airbnb specifically for gaming. That's what you thought, wasn't it?
Well, no, I'm thinking for the launch officially, we could have multiple Airbnbs around the country where you come in. Yeah, how would that work actually? Because you could like sell it per seat,
No, you'd sell it per site, wouldn't you?
per site, but how much? Yeah, and then you'd probably have to speak to the owners of the building to get sign off. Because you could have like people who actually just want to watch. You got the people that actually want to play, and lots of people that want to watch. You probably need some streamers
People
there.
that want to watch.
Dude, you know how many people watch Twitch and like streaming thing? Or otherwise, you have to get like a pro gamer there.
Yeah, but why would a pro gamer go to your Airbnb to game? That's not the target market at all. It's people like who just want a week off with their mates. Why would a pro gamer go to an Airbnb to play GTA 5 and GTA 6? And why would people come to watch them in a fucking Airbnb? Isn't it someone's living room and you've got a pro
We're
gamer?
in the early stages of this concept, okay? Don't poo-poo it before you've actually.
Well, I'm out as a dragon. I'm out. You've got a bollocks idea. You haven't done any of the maths. You haven't thought about it logistically.
Hit me then. Give me a question.
Why the
Genuine.
fuck would anyone do that? Is my first question.
So you're saying that everyone streams now. Why would you want to go to a physical premise to watch someone? Imagine that.
No. Not only that. Why would the pro streamer go to a physical? Why would they leave their house with all their kit to go to an Airbnb to do it?
Well, I'm going to say, look, we either rent their kit or have kit there ready. But you know what? You're going to be. There's people going to come. Your best fans are going to come and see you finally in person. And you know, they do.
Why
this
do they
sort of
want
anyway.
that? Why do they want that in an Airbnb? That's a security nightmare, isn't it? You put a celebrity in the
Yeah, but
streaming world in a house.
The people get vetted
with
to
a load
come
of. Right, how much is the vetting process costing? What the fuck is this? What's the vetting process? Are you mad? No. Okay. And you go to the living room with a pro gamer and 9 other people who are paid to
What
be
I'm
here.
trying to say is
Where
we've
do they
lost the
sleep?
connection, right? I mean, I guess the thing is, even back in our day, we never actually met the people.
It's
But there's
abysmal.
something
This
there,
business
though.
is
There's
shit,
some-
mate.
I guess there's
You-
things like
what-
EA Sports does obviously all their stuff where you go and.
It's not through an Airbnb.
No, I know that, but it's at their actual headquarters.
It's not in Orchard Cottage, is it? It's in fucking it's in fucking Miami in a massive stadium.
But I'm going something different here, and I don't quite know what it is yet.
The business works if you have specific Airbnbs built for like lad pads, doesn't it? Where it's like geared as like a lad's retreat, pool tables, darts, like 4 gaming monitors, 4 TVs. You know
I've got it.
If you're about to reword what I just said, I'm gonna fucking smack you.
You've now. I'm gonna actually right. Airbnb. There's one room where you watch the pro gamer play.
Oh
GTA.
my god!
No.
What is this shit with a pro?
Listen to this. But then there's going to be rooms where it'll be GTA themed. Fuck me, I've got it. GTA themed. So the game, we'll have to think about the. Yeah, okay. We're going to have.
What the fuck that means? What does that mean?
You can experience the game in real life.
What the GTA? You can experience GTA 6 in real life.
There we go.
What's it? Okay, part of the experience package is we're gonna break into your car and shoot you. There you go. Oh, do you like I don't know, an Apache helicopter being spawned in above your head with missiles on it? Yes, I would like that, please. Yeah, all right, mate. It's $1 million a head. What the fuck are you talking about? Why would
Okay, the
forget the pro gamer?
I need more time.
You're hung up on the pro gamer shit, mate. Forget the pro gamer shit. You're not getting pro gamers into an Airbnb to play GTA 6.
Okay, so this is a good example where
that was a live demonstration of how business meetings actually end, isn't it? Sometimes when you pitch something and it's terrible, that's the conversation you have.
Yeah, and it feels horrible if there was more. If I was actually.
I promise you, if you pitch that to someone, that would be I would be worried about what they would say to you from a credibility. I don't know what they'd say to you if you came in with that.
See, my brain. I'm trying to work out what actually would work because there's something there.
I told you.
But everyone's thinking about it. GTA is so big, isn't it? So like, how do you? Everyone's going to be thinking of GTA themed things. It's just like, how do you make that experience now?
The only experience people want from GTA 6 is playing it. So you provide a place for people to play it as a big group. But
That's it. Maybe
You've immediately gone pro gamer streaming experience day.
No one wants to know.
Why the fuck would you go to?
Okay.
It's one of the worst businesses I've ever fucking heard of. Oh.
That's how not to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna have it's a shorter podcast today, isn't it?
It is now you said it.
We've got 23 minutes of great content left.
Yeah, so
would you want would you want to involve other people into your sex life?
I knew that was coming.
That's the other one that interests me. It fascinates me, that.
What, polyamory?
That all that stuff.
It's a bit odd, isn't it? It's quite a big one, isn't it? You
older
pay
couples like swinging.
Yeah.
And then they say, well, it's
That's a good point though. So let's go back. So you put it on me earlier. When do you think you can start having those conversations? Because you're a bit early, obviously. You're early
me and
days.
Jason we've already written the blueprint for our sex life, and it does not include other people. Weirdly,
no, but
or leather, or leather, or sort of fuck knows. Other stuff that I can't think of right now.
Yeah, but I guess that because things evolve. Maybe is it different for you? It might be different for you guys because you talk. I think younger generations are talking a lot more and expressing how they actually feel. So you might get there sooner.
Get where?
Isn't it like real, authentic, honest conversation with each other, telling each other? Yeah, that's what I mean. But I think that's something that's quite new. Even though it might be.
To be honest, me and Josie are weird people. Actually, he's got a lot. It just works because we're both fucking weird and.
Well, don't tar her with the same brush.
Well, tough shit. I am. She is weird. She's a weird person, really.
Yeah, but that's a compliment, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't be interested. I was just couldn't be asked with like a cookie cutter relationship. Do you know what I mean? Do you look at some couples and I think that's soulless? It's really soulless what you've got.
It's easy to do though.
Yeah,
easy
I
to
just
do
can't think of
because you-
anything worse than like living in that sort of like living with your missus, and it's just shit. You know, you both know it is, but it's too hard
You
to
know,
change
I've never
it.
got that. I have thought that is, you know, when everyone has this, unless you're living under a rock, but if you're with someone and you have those moments where we've all slept on something something awful's happened, or there's some fucking horrible argument you've had, and you sleep on it and you don't just deal with it. That's a horrible feeling. I mean, various things make me anxious, typically financial, but yeah, when that is just something horrible. So I wondered how many years go by of that anxiety,
So
knowing
quiet
something.
resentment.
Oh God, man, it scares the living daylights out of me. How the hell?
I just couldn't
you
think
must
of
become numb, right? You just
I can't think of anything worse than like coming home at the end of the day and knowing the next 8 hours of your life are like eggshells. I just couldn't think of a worse. I would rather live in a shared house with random people that I've never met. I'd rather.
Yeah.
I would rather, and I hate that idea a lot. Fundamentally hate the idea of
because
sharing it.
you like your own space.
Can't deal with it. I can't deal with that.
Mm.
Can't deal with it at all. When me and Mitch went around Europe, we had to share rooms with people. We had annoying American couple making like a half-assed attempt to mask the sound of them kissing and shit. It's just fuck. We had Snorlax.
What does that sound like then? It's a half-assed.
Just like shh.
Oh man, just do it, innit?
No, don't fucking do it. You're
No, I mean, sorry,
four foot away from me, you little.
Oh right.
mong.
Yeah.
No, I don't wanna hear-
You're in your shared room. You're in a dorm.
Yeah, exactly. My problem is with the shared room, not with that.
Wouldn't
couple.
it be? It'd be couples. It'd be couples in a room and then singles. in a
No,
room.
mate. It was
all
fucking. It was
mixed.
me and Mitch aren't a couple, and we got lobbed in with like 3 other couples, 4 Canadian lads. It was a mess. It's fucking. I couldn't stand it. I almost dragged one.
I've
Aussie
never
bloke.
done that. To be fair, I've always said about
Can't do it
traveling
again.
and do it. I've
Can't
never
do it
done
again.
that experience. Yeah.
It was awful smelling there. People shit was everywhere. You're sort of half sleeping with one eye open because you don't know if someone's going to just nick your bag for a laugh because everyone's in and out all the time.
Is that part of the adventure with traveling?
What
like that?
adventure is that? Listening to 2 annoying Yanks kiss. Oh, brilliant! Imagine that on a postcard. Yeah, great one, Mum. Haven't really slept in 3 weeks, but I've heard loads and loads and loads of sex from the world's
Yeah,
most
but you must have
annoying
picked
people.
the wrong travel. What they called? What they called
no,
again?
No, it wasn't that. That was
hostel.
before, that
Wrong
was,
hostel.
Yeah, but there was multiple examples of that across different countries.
In different hostels,
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah, we had one where we had the world's loudest snorer. Mate, to the point where I'm lying in bed wide awake. Mitch is leaning over the bed, peering down at this bloke who is genuinely. It's like, I don't even know how to make a noise
But
this
the
loud.
frequency was just.
It was like.
You
Do you know
get
how
your hands
angry
around their yeah.
angry I got to the point where in the morning I was like, mate, you're a fucking joke.
Did you say to him?
Yeah, I was like, what
Mate.
the hell is wrong with you? I know you got.
Yeah, but some people have actually got.
Yeah, he said it. He said.
Yeah,
He
oh,
said.
he's- yeah,
I
so-
actually felt bad because he said, I actually requested my own room because I've got a genuine sleep problem. I just like laid into him.
Oh,
It was
mate,
only like
that is-
serious
I've
sleep.
he feels bad, but he doesn't feel that bad. Yeah, he feels bad, but he doesn't feel that fucking bad, does he?
Well, you can't help it.
Oh yeah, no, we got mates that do all that nonsense. Sounds like a fucking warthog going off.
I just remember it,
It's
mate.
not
I remember
on.
it so
Nah, it's not
clearly.
on.
I remember the noise so clearly, mate. It was like went through me. Every time he breathed in, I woke up a bit more, and I could feel Mitch like leaning over, and I was like, oh.
Do you think we've developed that through like our ancestors or like, evolution, like to snore so bad like that?
Of course we haven't.
Like, what is that?
What's the benefit
Yeah,
of
no,
that?
but I mean, but what the fuck is it? Like,
Well, it's just an inefficiency in your airways, and it could be the nose or the throat. I think.
yeah, I'm part of joking. I know one of my dear friends actually got something going on there. They tried everything. Because you can get like masks to put on, and my dad's got this thing where he puts what's the thing they use in rugby?
Mouth tape.
Not tape, no, the actual gum shields. Shit like that.
Oh right.
Yeah, he's used a lot of different things, but he's still.
Why would
but-
gum shield help?
I've probably
Changes
made
the
that bit.
position
Yeah,
of your jaw
yeah,
or something.
yeah. But
Yeah, the other annoying thing is I have to sleep in a very specific. I'm sure everyone does, but I have to sleep in a very specific way sometimes. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's really specific where I have to be on my back, pillow there, arm there, and that drives me mad.
God, you'd be annoying to sleep next to.
No, the irony being, once I'm out, I'm not a wriggler. Weirdly, you might think I am. I'm very restless, but it's usually internal. I'm usually just going through hell in my head. I'm like, I can't deal with this anymore because I know the more I wriggle and fuck about, the more I'm like, oh, this is worse now.
Yeah.
What ends up happening is I just sit in silence with it for like half an hour and then I just explode and punch the bed. I just lose it for like 5 seconds.
That image has got me. Just you waking up, just wriggling around to start punching the bed. Like
I don't know. Josie was asleep next to me once and I was just quietly like vibrating with rage because I just could not. Oh mate, I can't stand it. It's lucky really because she's like sleeping with with noise as well.
Okay.
I'd be so screwed. If
Does she like ASMR? I think that's quite
no, she'll listen to anything. She'll listen to anything. Except this podcast. But yeah, what was the original thing we were talking about there with that? Because I was going to say something about that and I've forgotten not only have I forgotten what I was going to say, I forgot what we were actually talking about.
We're talking about like the sleep, the dorm rooms and stuff, the snoring. Yeah. The
Yeah,
health
well,
condition.
I cannot share a room with 16 strangers. Just can't do that. It just drives me absolutely crazy.
But it is, yeah. But it must be part of the. It's part of the experience. It's like, you're doing it on a budget. You go, what do you expect? You know, you're paying £30 a night.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I bet there's been some fuck awful experiences, like
people getting attacked, sexually assaulted, robbed.
Yeah,
just everything I imagine could go wrong on a hostel has gone wrong. I reckon
you got to vet it. You got to do your research. You got to do your due diligence.
If you just have one person in that room that doesn't give a fuck about anyone in that room, the whole night everyone's awake.
Really?
One can't playing music out of his phone. What's that about?
What do you mean, like late?
Yes, like 3 a.m. playing like music.
Loud?
Yes.
Yeah, just no consideration for anyone else, and that's the problem we have in society. Is this just we're all narcissists deep down, but then there's just a level to it where you just got. I mean, that's such a simple thing. It's like when you're, mate, yeah, when you're on the airplane or public transport, you just go, hey, you're in the quiet section. Do. And it's like, you know what you're doing, or you don't, and you're, what's happened there?
Oh, mate, it's why public transport. I don't want to be exposed to ignorant scum. I don't mean scum on like a socio-economic level. I just mean personality. I love how you had to define that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So you got no big resolutions, but you got big plans. The company's going to keep.
Resolutions are all negative.
Yeah, no, you got those.
Who's coming on, mate? We got guests in the new year.
We've got some fantastic guests lined up, which we're very fortunate to have. So we've got a couple of military guys. We have quite a sad but almost sad and positive story from a gentleman who is paralysed. We have supposed to be a psychotherapist, and we have someone that to do with cancer. So yeah, quite a deep array of guests coming on, which is really exciting. And you know what, I'd quite like, Tom, to have, if there's any feedback that you got. No, not feedback. Sorry,
I don't want any
questions. Questions that people have that they want to know. Just throw us out there,
like
innit?
Write-ins.
Yeah, little write-ins.
Dear Tom and Rue,
please stop.
Could you do everyone a favour and find a nice sturdy oak? And I'll let the implication of that sentence linger. But yeah, okay, that's a good point. Why don't we do it? We'll do it on the Instagram.
Yeah, we'll do a few on those.
Give us questions
to finish
and don't
off.
make them personal.
Yeah,
no, they can be actually. I don't really care.
Make it as personal as you want. I will say, final thing I'll note, as we have officially started working together, that I think it's a big thing finding, a lot of things go wrong. You know, I've seen it. Startups to when it gets larger, people coming together, founders finding the right people to work alongside, and mates. It's typically they say not to get involved sometimes. But you know, there was also a lot of friends and brothers that have started some fantastic companies over the last year. There's some big tech companies. Although tech I think has sort of had its day a little bit, hasn't it? The last few years has been so AI heavy. In terms of investment, so
no one knows where it's going.
No one knows, but I think it's dried up a little bit. Maybe that VCs and stuff are looking for.
Well, it's a natural saturation of the market, isn't it? Like immense volume of new, same stuff, and then
they're overweighted. It's overweighting now. But I've actually so far thoroughly enjoyed working alongside you, and it has. I was working on my own. Yeah, I think, and it's not to. I think it's important to say because. But why does it work? If they've got someone they're not quite in agreement with right now, or they're wondering what is it about. Well, this is quite natural of me and you, but maybe it's because we are able to be very. I mean, you called me out on some things, and I've gone shit. Yeah, that's a stupid. Maybe it's a thought I've had that I've shared out loud, or
like the
idea.
the pro gamer Airbnb business model.
That or it was a mood I was in, and I said something the other week, and you were like, "Yeah, but mate, you're in the current mood or state you were in, or like, why are you applying that to that?"
True. Yeah.
You're just calling out each other, but doing it in a way. It's like I think it's really difficult to try and learn that. You either have it like some people degrade you. Like there's a way of doing it. You have to kind of respect each other, and that does come from us. We both work. We both work hard, so we respect each other in that sense. When we are on a task, we get it done. We don't stop.
Yeah.
We move. I guess if we didn't do that, if you thought, fucking hell, he's not getting anything done, we just know, I can trust you, right, Tom, I need this doing.
Do you know what? I've never thought about it. That's weird. That's what I mean.
No, that's what I mean. That's why I'm saying it now.
Given it thought.
It just happens.
Yeah.
It just happened.
It'd be so fun if we said it now, aired it, and then it fell apart.
And then suddenly, like in the new year, the podcast is over.
Yeah.
The company, Ruben's fucking put a knife in it.
Yeah.
Tom's going to court.
I'm in court again. It would just be brilliant.
I'm in Birmingham. I forgot what this prison called, but Wandsworth. Yeah.
Not in Birmingham.
I'm in there. It's not. No, it's not. Is it?
Wandsworth.
But yeah, we never really thought about it. But it's an interesting one, isn't it? You've got to be on the sort of. You don't have to be on the same wavelength, but you've got to be able to deliver it in a way which is just honest. And I don't know why it works.
Don't question it is my philosophy. If it works, don't question it.
There we go.